Okay, Tech Talk is back! We are here again. This is Brian. This is Brian O'Toole.
Hello.
Who's a member of Tech Talkers. He's a Tech Talker. Talk a little bit.
I'm probably going to do a lot more playing than talking.
All right. But see, he can talk. He is a Tech Talker. And Brian is here for a lesson. We're going to do a lesson on live for you guys. And I hope he practiced.
I hope I practiced correctly.
Well, I hope you practice incorrectly, so I have something to say.
I'm sure you'll.
So, yeah, Brian has taken a couple of lessons previous to this. He's not really an advanced student. Probably an advanced player, I would say. How long have you been playing the drums?
Off and on since I was 8, but it's like I said, all rock orientated.
Oh, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
Yeah. So you're an experienced drum player,
Correct.
but not an experienced drum student.
Correct.
All right, and we're going to be working with stick control. I got the page up there for you guys. And he has a page here for. So just let me see some full strokes just to start off. I want to see what
Do
your
you
hands
want
look
to
like.
use a metronome or no?
You want a metronome? No, you just
I
throw
mean,
them.
you know.
Just throw them free.
Okay.
Free strokes, free time. That's actually very good. Yeah. Try to throw them a little slower. No, not in tempo.
Oh, okay.
I want your
Okay.
wrist speed to slow down.
Okay.
In other words, I want you to play softer without changing your height. Ah, there we go. How was that? All right?
Mm-hmm.
Blocking your hands. Can you see his hands? Well, let's talk about your right hand. Your left hand looks excellent.
Good.
I like the motion, but the right hand, you have a little bit of the conflict of interest. Throw your right hand again. You're using a little bit of a forearm rotation. Right?
Uh-huh.
I would like you to get overhand more and do it straight up and down if you can.
Oh, okay.
This way.
All right. So like.
Not that the other way is wrong.
Right.
And that's more like a molar kind of approach.
Okay. So like you're saying like that.
Let me show it to you. I like to get the stick through the center of my palm and just push my hand down like this, like you're waving goodbye. And take it out. Wave goodbye. See the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Now open the doorknob. That's the difference. The left hand is open. On your left hand, you open the doorknob. On the right hand, you wave goodbye.
Okay.
And walk from here, and I want you to feel the center of the turn in the middle of your palm. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then the stick should go through the center of your hand, and then that's the motion. Yeah.
Okay.
So notice I'm not getting any rotation in your forearm at all. Now there is rotation in the left. On the left hand, you will rotate your forearm. That's fine.
So more like.
Yeah. That's more like that. So you sort of want to get your hand over the stick, not to the side of the stick.
Okay.
Okay, try that. That's much better, okay?
Oof.
You'll work on that.
Yeah, it's a little swirly here.
Yeah. So you're going to have a tendency to want to rotate your forearm a little bit, and I would rather you not. I mean, it's not that it's wrong. It's just that the stone technique uses that overhand,
Okay.
whereas the molar thing uses more of a rotation with the forearm. It's closer to what you do with your left hand. Molar is closer to what you do with your left hand,
Uh-huh.
which is actually in terms of physics a better rotation, but you get more access to the fingers this way on smaller playing than in here. now I'm just using my wrists, but I can also use my fingers in the same motion if I want to. Whereas this way, it doesn't give me as much. It's more for power. I mean, I play this way sometimes too.
Sure.
You know, I'll use anything I want, but to do this particular method, I want you to do a specific approach in your stroke. All right. When you get out here, you're not getting all of the weight of your hand behind the stick. And
Wait, is
Yeah.
is my forearm? I can't really.
you're fine. That's much better than what you were doing. Okay, great. So just try to think about that when you're practicing. I don't expect you to change it immediately, perfectly, but I want you to get the idea that it's more of an overhand rather than a side rotation.
Right.
You know, and like I said, not that either one is wrong or right. It's just that the stone method works this way, and I'll use this on occasion when I want a little more power. I might do that, especially when I'm getting into an arm thing. But you're at the beginning stages of developing your stroke, so I'd rather have you do it this way to learn it this way. And you can add the rotation later, if you want to. Okay, so do that again, throwing the stroke real slow.
Do you want both or?
Yeah, just play singles, nice and slow.
Oh, this is gonna be weird. Huh?
Yeah. No, your balance point on your right hand looks a little low. Try that.
Do you find your stick aiming more towards outward from you during this? During this
want to get
particular?
this. You really want to get this
Okay.
kind of an angle. And of course, this is where your balance point should. The stick balance point should be here in this finger and the index finger, and that's where I'm controlling it from in here.
Okay.
All right. In the center of the turn, in the center of your palm, using this to control the stick. And trying to get a circle with this. This is the axis of the circle. Okay. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's like actually bouncier.
You can feel more response now.
Right. Yeah.
It's a little low from the balance point.
Right.
The closer you are to the balance point, and the more in line your balance point.
Yeah.
Makes that much of a difference to you?
Yeah. I mean, I when I'm like really I'm like back here, like.
Well, you're going for power.
Yeah.
But you can get the power this way, but you need to learn how to control it first. Good. You hear the sound?
Right.
The sound is more
Yeah.
the same. Your left hand is fine. The left hand, the direction of your stroke in the left hand is really good.
Good.
Don't let it come up. Don't pull it up.
Okay.
Good. Very loose grip. Just enough to hold on to the stick. And the more in the balance point you stay, the less grip you need to hold on to the stick. Because your hand is following the motion of the stick and you're staying in balance. The center of the balance of your hand stays in the center balance of the stick. Good. That feels okay?
Yeah, it feels actually pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
I find
now let's turn the metronome. What do you usually start at home?
Let's try one of these 60.
This good?
What's that? That's like 100.
200, can you
200,
no,
yeah.
okay. 60.
Let's try 60.
Oh, where are my glasses? I can't see.
I know, I lost one too.
You don't have your glasses, I don't have my glasses. Oh, that's it. We can't use the metronome. I'll just keep time for you.
Yeah, right.
60 is where you start, good.
Let's try 60.
And let's do the stick control starting at 1. And let's do 1 repeat on each. How's that?
Okay.
Something's wrong with these glasses. I can't see anything. Okay. Well, you have your own page here.
Well, I have this, and these are the ones that I highlighted that can find myself getting in trouble with.
Oh, you're cheating then, yeah.
Oh, no, just
Yeah,
remind
you're giving me your
me.
problems without me having to look at them.
Oh, wait, here, I'll put these back
No,
here.
it's okay.
Yeah, we'll put them back here.
I won't look at them, all right? I won't look at the page. Okay, one repeat each and go down the column.
Okay.
Okay, stop. On 1/8 notes. 1 and 2
Okay,
and.
all right. Okay.
And also try not to play so loud. Play it as
Okay.
soft as you can. 1 and 2 and 3. There you go. Okay, stop. I want you to stay up here until you have to initiate the stroke.
Okay.
Don't cheat and come down a little bit and then go.
Okay.
Okay?
2, 3.
Let it come back all the way. Immediately, right back to the top.
I'm losing my beat here.
That's okay.
2, 3.
The bass player won't notice.
I'm losing.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let it come back right away. I see you stopping here. That's right, all the way back. Down up, down up, down up, down up. All the way up. Don't stop it here. You're stopping here and then lifting, and then starting it down, and you're stopping here and then lifting. I want you to come all the way back on one. And the same speed you're going down is the same speed you come up. Okay? All the way back to the top. Good. And you see, left hand's much better. See what your left hand's doing?
No, I'm reading the music.
Look in the mirror and look at your left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You see the way
I
you're
saw it. I
stopping?
totally saw it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Your left hand's not doing it as much. Your
Yeah.
left hand's actually has better form than your right. Are you lefty?
No, righty.
Well, your left hand is
From
better
prior,
form
I've
than
been
your right
like
hand.
this is what I've been concentrating on because it was so
Well,
horrible.
you need to
No, I know.
They have to be the same. They never will be, but I mean, the object is to get the same form on both hands.
Right.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Slow it down. Yeah. But don't slow it down so that you don't have enough energy. You need the speed has to be enough to give you enough energy to come back, but not anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody said something. Hang on, let me see what they said. Yeah. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let it come back right away. That's it, all the way up. Now do you notice what's happening when you get to the double strokes? You're not stopping between strokes anymore.
Right.
We play singles.
2.
See where you could stop between each stroke.
Right.
Now play doubles. You're not stopping.
Right.
That's what we call the vamp. Continuous
okay.
motion. So do number 13 now that way. 4 in each hand. But always count off first. Give yourself the time before you begin so you know where the beat is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, stop. I want to show you how slow I can do it. You know how soft I am? In time, in control. I could do this. That's not what I want to do. I
Right.
want to do it as slow as I can do it.
Notice I'm so used to watching your videos and I hear pow, pow, pow. You know, but
Well,
only on my, it's because of my system at home, you know?
It's very deceptive. It's really hard to see it.
Right, this makes a big difference.
Let's try it again. 1.
Line
and
13?
Do 13. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Great. Consistent speed on the way down, same speed on the way up, full stroke all the way down, all the way back up. Now let's speed it up a little. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
Well, excuse me.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Alright, let's take it back 1 notch. I gave it to you 2. I should have given you 1. This is only 1 notch higher.
Okay.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So you need to increase your stroke speed in order to match. I'm giving you less time to go through the same distance.
Right.
So your stroke speed has to increase a little bit. Alright?
I'm trying not to play as loud, too. You know?
Well, the faster you play, the louder it's going to get no matter what you do. I'm just trying to start you off as slow as you can, as soft as you can, and take that as your base point. As soon as I give you another notch, you have to increase your speed, you're going to increase your volume.
Okay.
It's okay. Alright? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Start again.
Yeah, I'm losing.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, don't use your forearm on the left hand. Don't bring it up and down. Okay, now try number 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Watch your form. So what you're happening now is you're doing a combination of 1 and 2, but alternating very, very close to one another. So you're taking, and then, so you got 2 techniques going. You got to stop, stop, go, stop, stop, go. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
Wait, excuse me. Well, what number?
5.
Number 5. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stop, stop, go, stop, stop, go. 2 and 3 and 4 and... Let it come all the way back right away. Okay.
Little sketchy there, but
All right, so I'm gonna give you a way to do this that's gonna help you develop that free flow, what we call the vamp. All right. So I want you to do. Let's just start with 1 bar. I want you to do a bar of this, and then I want you to do a bar of just the left hand.
okay.
And that leads you into this one. I want you to do, well, I'm sorry, it's really 2 bars. It's in cut though. It's a bar in 4 actually. So it's 1 line, and then the same space using your left hand. You stay on the left hand coming off with the L, and then as you finish the left hand vamp for the 2 bars, it leads you right into the left hand singles here.
Okay.
And then you do.
So you just need to want this,
I
and
just
then
want
go
you to
left,
continue,
left,
continue with left hand,
left,
lead
right,
into-
left, right, left.
and then continue with your right hand and lead you into that, and then continue with your left hand and lead you into that.
Oh, continue with the. Oh, okay. So so it's basically like left,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
And
Left.
so on and
Right,
so
right.
forth.
It's 4 bars. It's 2 bars of exercise, 2 bars of vamping.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
That will
gotcha,
develop
yeah.
that will develop your stroke, your
Okay.
continuous stroke.
All
Try
right.
that now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. No, I can't get.
Oh, sorry, I
keep
know.
your form. You
Yeah.
have to, keep the form together. Now go from number 2. 1, 2. Ah, you didn't count off.
That's sorry.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right. Left. Oh, sorry.
Oh
yeah, you're right.
Actually,
I was in the wrong. Place. All right, take it from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, from here.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, 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 left. Left, right, left, right. Right. Now watch my hands again. When you're doing single notes, see when I'm coming right back to the top?
Mm-hmm.
And no change in the sound, no change in the height, no change in the speed. Okay?
What do you want me to do?
Go back to 1 again.
Okay.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Stay up. Just ride the stick up and down. And that's it. Good. There you go. 1 and 2 and 3 and right hand. Right. 2, 3, 4 again. 1. Right now, well, you have to make up your mind. Sometimes you do one repeat, sometimes you do.
I'm losing my
Yeah.
count here.
So I gave you 2 and 2. It's real. I really do 4 and 4, but I gave you 2 and 2 because it's shorter. But you could do 4 and 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, same 4 again, and then to this one. But I want you to do the paradiddle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 and. Good. 1, 2, 3, left hand. Stay on the left hand. Good. 2. 4.
Well, I don't know if I lost what number we're on. I'm sorry.
You have to get into the habit
Yeah.
of knowing 2s and 4s in groups,
I know.
okay? But that's the idea. The paddle sounded very good. Now you're having an issue with this one.
Yes.
Play this one without the vamp.
Actually, I'm not. I'm not. It was the combination. Maybe I think I got past it. I know when I first. I don't think I'm
That
having.
was right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm having. I know for a fact when we go on, it's going to be ridiculous. But
Well,
I think we're good.
it was fine.
yeah.
Yeah, there was no reason for you to stop. Start again from 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I said, but the first time you didn't do that.
Right.
Stop concentrating so much.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Relax. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again. Stay in the right hand now. Left, right, 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 right. And I want you to go into number 7. Repeat again. Coming up to 7, 3 and 4 and right, right. Stay up. Now I want you to go to the left hand. You blew the stitching, but you got to the left hand at the right time. 3, 4. Number 8. 8. You missed your entrance.
I did. Yes.
But you understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right?
No, absolutely.
You need to work on your paradiddle inversions. Okay? It should all be like 5, as easy as 5. Technically, there's no more challenge than there is in 5.
Uh-huh.
You're just shifting where the sticking goes a little bit.
Right.
So it's a mental thing. That's all it is. It's not physical. You can do this easily. But let's go on. Because now you're going to get 3 on one hand. And then you're going to wind up with a left hand vamp. Okay?
Okay.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4, repeat.
Oh, did you want the vamp?
Yeah. And the last time, 4. Left hand. 2, 3, 4, into 9. I want you to play with the right hand. You're going from a left hand vamp right into a left hand lead.
Yeah.
Okay? So I think you need to get more familiar with the material.
Right.
Physically, you don't have a problem physically. You can do this easily.
Mm-hmm.
You just are not comfortable enough with the material.
Right.
And there's 2 reasons to do this. One is so that you can play this accurately.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is so that you can take this away and do it.
Right.
So that you can look at your hands and you can look at the mirror.
Right. Yeah, I find myself playing better when I'm like,
When
You know, looking-
you're
yeah.
splitting your focus between the page
right.
and yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not really getting the page and you're not really getting your hands. You're not getting full focus. So I suggest getting familiar with this material is not hard.
Mm-hmm.
You're just a little unfamiliar with it. So if you get more comfortable with this material, you'll be able to spend more focus on your hands, and your hands will get better.
Right.
But you have the idea of the exercise of the 4 bars,
Mm-hmm.
and then stopping, and then as you speed that up, these double and triple, quadruple strokes are going to get faster and faster,
Mm-hmm.
and your sound is going to get louder and louder. All right, let's try it a little faster. 1 and 2.
Where do you want to
Please
start?
go from the top because that's what
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
All right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3. Stay up. Okay, but now you're losing the metronome.
Yeah.
Okay? Why are you looking at this? You don't know how to do
No.
you don't know how to do a single stroke roll?
Yeah, I could.
You don't know how to do a left hand single stroke roll?
Right.
You really need to.
No, I don't need to look at it.
You
Go
really
ahead.
need
Leave
to
it
look
off
at
there.
it? Okay.
Leave it off.
All right. Now watch your
So both
hands
those-
and listen to the metronome. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. Left, 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 left. Okay? Alright? Do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Stay up. Left, 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 left. 2, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Left, right. Stay up. Now you're going to go into a double stroke roll. Stay up. 2. Yeah, the counting was wrong, but we did the sticking right. But you get the idea. You see how much better it is when you're not looking at, at the text. But now you're in your paradiddle now. Oh man, I don't know how you're gonna get around this. Cool. Okay, I want to tell you who these gentlemen are. These two gentlemen are from Juilliard, and they're here to audition you.
All right, I gotta get this next train back to Connecticut here.
All right, so you got the idea of that. Then you can stay with the metronome. It's a mental thing. It's not for you. Not you can play much faster than you're playing now, but you need to be in control of the text and apply it to this. And the better you know the text, the faster you're going to be able to go without it, and the more you're going to be able to concentrate on your hands. Okay. How fast did you get this at home?
What do you mean?
How high in the metronome did you go?
I go probably. I mean, I got it up to. Now we're doing it like this. And we're doing it in eighths.
You want an eighth note? But you feel better than an eighth note?
When I play, I'm gonna just try. If you don't mind.
Go ahead. Show me what you do at home.
Something like, this is when I met like 100, right? This is the 100 I met. Now that I see what you're looking for.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
You know?
Good. Let me see your 100.
Wait, excuse me.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Just do singles. Just do singles.
I'm following up. I don't need that.
No, you don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm losing my
Just do one hand with the metronome. 1, 2, 3. Right hand. 1. No, one hand with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that easy? Now do it with the other hand. Okay, keep going.
Do right hand. I'm sorry, I'm so used to
Do quarter notes. Go ahead. Am I playing any faster than you are?
No.
Now play with your right hand. Wow! It's mental. You physically can do this. You don't think you can. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Stay up. You're still separated. See how separated I am? And I'm going right back to the top of the stroke. Right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, now stop. Try number 4 now. 1 and 2, 4 in each hand.
Huh?
4 in each hand. I mean, sorry, no,
Oh,
number 13. I'm
okay,
sorry.
all right.
4 in each hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 in each hand. 1, 4.
Wait, excuse me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let go of that left hand. Let it go. Okay, now do the 4-bar vamp, 4 extra 4-bar vamp from number 1 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. Look at that. You just went from 60 to 100. Stay up. This is how fast your stick has to move on the singles. You gotta match that sound to the singles. Now doubles. Good. Yay. Left hand vamp. 1, 2, 3. Nice. See what you're doing. You see, started doing this shit. All that preparation. No preparation. Straight down. Straight up. No prep. Okay. Just do it again from the doubles. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See the way your arm is coming up and down? You got to keep your arm down and use your wrist, not your arm. Okay? 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right back, all the way to the top. Left, 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 left. Yeah, now you're gonna go into a paradiddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, right. Don't prep. You see, prepping your left hand. So, yes. So the faster you go, the harder it is for you to keep the form together.
Right.
The more you have to concentrate on the form. But when you're doing it slow, you got lots of time to think about it. Here, you don't have as much time. You're going to try to go back into your old habits, which is using your forearm for a setup for the downbeat.
Right.
All right. So you stay down.
You guys getting this?
Nothing changes. The speed of the stick doesn't change. The sound of the stick, the height of the stick doesn't change through the whole page. Whether you're vamping or you're reading.
Oh, even on the vamp?
Even on a vamp, it's the same thing.
Oh,
Look.
okay.
No change, okay? Okay.
Paradiddle.
Whatever you want to do. Do number 13. It's easy.
Okay.
Do number 13.
All right.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Three, 4. See the way you picked your hand up, though?
Was it, I should have ended it, I should have kept the
You should have
left
stayed on your
going.
left hand.
Right.
Right. Try it again.
Sticking wrong.
Try it again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. Singles. 14 is singles and doubles. That's where you're going from this to this.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you you need to get familiar with the text.
Right. We're on page,
physically, you're fine now. But if you knew the text more,
Right.
you wouldn't have so much trouble doing it. As soon as you start concentrating, your form goes out the window. Okay?
Right.
And that's what the mirror is for, to make sure that your form is proper. And you need to get more familiar with the text.
Right.
All right? And that's just a matter of repeating and doing it. You know. But it's the same concept as this. The first two should sound exactly like the last two. Okay? And you gotta be careful that you don't lift your arm up on the left hand. When you get faster, you know, this is easy to do. You got lots of time.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. This is harder. But notice I'm still doing the same form, even though I doubled the tempo. Now, I want to talk about your left hand.
Okay.
Play a vamp on your left hand. Just a vamp, straight vamp. 1 and 2 and... Okay, you're pushing down with your thumb. Are you?
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
You
I
are.
can feel, yeah, actually, holy cow, I just felt it, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
You do that for a couple
Is
of
that
years.
that thumb injury you were talking
Yeah,
about?
you're gonna get a thumb injury from that eventually. When you get older, you're gonna get arthritis on your thumb joint.
No, we don't want that.
No, so you want to use your index finger.
Okay.
Okay, but you don't need to use your whole index finger because you can't. You need to let the stick come back, so you have to use the tip of your finger.
Okay.
All right, stay. Look at my left hand. I'm not using my thumb. I'm just turning the wrist, but I'm using contact with the index finger.
Mm-hmm.
I could do full contact, but it's really hard to do that. Now I'm bending my wrist. But all I need is the tip of my finger. Okay, but I'm using the wrist turn, but I'm keeping my finger on the stick. So the cradle is what's moving the stick, not the thumb. The cradle, and I'm controlling it with the tip of my finger. And you can actually think about it this way. When you're doing singles, you can catch it. But as I'm coming down this way. And then catching it, coming down and catching it. When I do 2 in a row, I can stay down. So I'm retracting my bottom fingers for 2 strokes. Or 3. But no, look where I am. I'm not trying to do this. I'm barely touching the stick.
On your index finger.
Yeah, because I'm not putting any pressure on it. I'm just controlling it with it. The motion comes from the turn of the wrist. The control comes from the touching it with your finger. Okay, and I don't want you to push down with your thumb at all. Your thumb is just attached to your hand. You understand? It doesn't have to move.
Actually, now that you're doing that, I could feel a little bit of soreness in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you practice a couple hours a day like that,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a blister there, and then you're gonna get a callus.
Uh-huh.
And then when you start playing loud on the drum set that way, you're gonna take a lot of impact on the joint.
Okay.
All right. So you gotta let go of the stick. And
I mean, like literally like this.
Yeah, it's tip of your finger. Yeah, the tip of your finger. You don't need to pull the stick down.
Do you have this stick resting on your ring finger at all?
Yeah, but I'm hoping if I don't keep it there, it's gonna fall down.
Right. Okay.
I'm just supporting it there, so I
Yeah.
hold it. When I want to stop, I gotta stop it. When I want to play, I don't need it when I'm playing. As long as I'm doing continuous motion, I can keep it retracted. As soon as I want to stop, I gotta catch it.
This is where I know I'm gonna lose a stick. I could feel it. You want
Not
me
if
to
you
do it?
stay centered in the balance point, you won't lose the stick.
You want me to rip one out there?
Just play quarter notes now with one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw and catch. Throw and catch. Extend your fingers. It'll get your stick higher. Okay? And then when you throw it down, I want you to get your bottom fingers out of the way. And then when it comes back up, I want you to pull your fingers back up and catch it. Okay?
Okay.
Try it.
Oh man, I'm gonna lose a stick. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not bad. Stop. the stick with the bottom fingers. This finger doesn't do anything.
All right.
You just, give it to the audience. Alright? When you come down, I want you to get these out of the way. Let it hit. And then this is going to pull your hand back up, and then you're going to catch it.
Oh, so I'm going to catch with these guys.
Right, with the bottom two fingers, you're going to catch it. Okay,
Alright.
try that again. Do half notes. 1, 1, 1, 1. But don't let go with the top. Just retract the bottom. So I'm doing this.
Right.
See it?
Oh,
But keep it extended, and then throw it down and pull it out. Get out of the way.
This is like a whole new ball game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, moly.
Because you're using your thumb. Now I'm teaching you how to use your fingers.
Right.
I like the position of your index finger, but you need to develop your control of your bottom fingers.
Yeah, this is gonna.
So so the paradiddle now looks like this, because I'm playing two singles and I'm playing a double. So I'm catching, catching, not catching. Catch, catch, not catch. Look at my left hand. You'll see it. Here's 3 on one hand. I think you can even let go. Just get out of the way so the stick can move. Okay?
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit here.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
You know.
So try this now. Try to play double strokes and retract and then catch at the end of the double. You see what I'm doing? Can you see what I'm doing with my fingers?
Yeah,
Let me do it in front of you. Look at the mirror.
Right. Let's see.
Here's your paradiddle. You see the way I'm retracting and catching?
Right.
That's where you gotta be. Practice that slow, and I bring it down to 50. 1 and 2 and
Well,
which is,
you-
50 is that's quarter notes. If you play quarter notes, you're playing eighth notes at 50. Okay, try that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, excuse me.
But when you're playing that slow,
Right.
now notice I have enough time to catch every time. I'm catching every time because of the tempo. That's your separated stroke. When I get a little faster, I can't stop. I don't have time to stop, so I have to flow through and not catch it. Right? So if I play it slow, every stroke is caught. Right? I'm using the first stage technique, the stop and catch.
Right.
Stop and catch, 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 stop and catch. But if I double it up, there's no time to stop, so now I'm just letting it go.
Now,
Like dribbling a basketball. Okay?
so you're just.
Yeah, but you're controlling it with your thumb. I want you to control it with your index finger.
I just want to.
Yeah,
Can I
do
just
that.
try that little?
Yeah, go ahead, do that. There you go.
Oh, okay.
But you gotta come way up to the top with it.
Yeah.
But that's the idea.
God. Yeah, this is like starting all over again here.
Alright, so what I want to do now is let's go to half strokes. How much time have we used? It's much easier to do this at half stroke than it is at full stroke. But I want you to do it at full stroke. But I'm going to show you half strokes now.
I hope that thumbs up for me.
No, he's telling you to use your thumb.
Yeah.
So if I make this a little bit faster, let's say 120, and then I bring it down to half strokes. Up to now we've been going up here. Alright, but I want to bring it down here.
Okay.
And it's going to be a lot easier for to do this stop and catch. Okay. Start with number 1. And then go into
Do
a
you want to
half.
start up on this or
Half
start?
stroke. Half stroke now. Now I want you to start half stroke level.
Okay.
We're done with full strokes. We're going to do half strokes now.
Okay.
Alright, same thing, same exercise, but halfway down.
Okay.
But I want you to use that stop and catch.
Oof.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6. You're stopping. And vamp with the left hand without the bottom fingers. You got it now?
Oh, ooh, yeah, all right, it's coming in. It's coming
Now
into
you
play.
feel it?
Yeah.
It's much
It's
easier
coming
to
into
get
play.
this.
Yeah.
But I want you to do that when you're playing full strokes too. But it's easier to learn when you're doing half strokes.
Right. I felt it like that bounce kind of thing going on.
See this? And then when I stop, I'm grabbing. But I don't have to extend so much. Up here, it's much harder to do. You need to work on that.
Right.
But, so I want you to do the same exercise. 2, 3, 4, vamp. And the vamp is open with the retracted fingers. And then into the left hand. Now I'm stopping and catching again. The right hand doesn't make much of a difference. This is what makes standard grip so hard to learn. Now here's your double strokes. See what I'm doing with my fingers? I'm going to go now left hand. Catch, 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 catch. And this is the dribble. I'm just dribbling the basketball.
Right.
Paradiddles are difficult, because you got to alternate very quickly next to each other. Stop, 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 stop. Catch, catch. So I'm doing catch, catch, go, catch, catch, go, catch. Okay.
Changing the whole way of thinking here.
Yeah, I know.
You know. You want me to do singles? What do you want?
Go from singles and do it to singles. Paradiddles are hard because you got to stop and go very, very close together.
Right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay at half level. I want you to go higher than that. Same idea. You got to come back to the half right away and not set up by going up higher before you begin. Come back.
I catch myself setting up.
Yeah, you set it up. It's the same thing. Look. Here it is here. No setup. Same thing. No setup.
Right.
I'm just going down. I'm not going up. Straight down. Even from here would be the same thing.
It's like that portraits in rhythm thing going.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. Okay. So we're talking about the same exact exercise, except for one of them you're doing full, and then the other, and when you get to a certain speed, when you get to about 100, 108, 112, this is 120. This is just the beginning of the half stroke range. You bring it down to half stroke, and then you do the same stuff all over again at half stroke, twice as fast. But the technique is the same. It's stopping when it's slow enough, where you can't go continuously, you have to stop.
Right.
And when it gets fast enough where you can't stop, you have to let it go continuously and then stop when you're finished. Alright? So you have to learn how to do 1 and stop, or 2 and stop, or 3 and stop, or 4 and stop. look at my fingers. You see this? When you do it fast, it's really easy to see. You see what
yeah,
I'm
you
doing?
get them all out of the way. Right.
And then when I stop, I gotta grab them, otherwise the stick will fall down.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is what makes standard grip so difficult for people, because it's really complicated, much more complicated than the right hand.
Right.
That's why I don't insist on people doing this. You know, if you play overhand, play overhand. If you want to learn standard, that's a different challenge.
No,
altogether.
that's exactly.
You know, and don't use your thumb, otherwise you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to develop a blister here, and then that's going to become a callus. And then once it gets to be a callus, you're going to be able to really put a lot of pressure on it. And then you're going to get pain in this joint, right here.
Yeah.
From the impact of the stick will go through your bones into
I
your
can feel a
joint.
little soreness there.
Already,
You know,
you've already been doing it a half hour.
Right,
Imagine
you
if
know.
you did this 2 hours a day for 5 years, what it would do to your hand.
All right.
Okay. So I think that's all I need to show you for today. The
Okay.
half strokes are new for you, so I'm going to review it a little bit. You start at 60, nice and slow.
Actually, while you're doing it, I'm gonna grab a pen.
All right.
Just real quick. I just want to grab my pen.
I want to keep this to an hour.
That's okay. You can still.
Normally I would stay here until you were satisfied, but because of the show, I
Yeah,
want to
that's
keep it to
fine.
an hour.
Yeah,
And you
that's
could stay longer with me if you want to. We don't have to stop now, but I want to stop the show
I'm just gonna write all the notes on this.
because this is really enough for you in one lesson. The full strokes,
Right.
you start them at 40. At 40, every stroke is separated, and work your way up one notch at a time. And as you come up, the faster you go, the more you're going to have to go continuously and continuously catch on the doubles and triples and quadruples. But when you go very slow, they're all stop and catch. Every single stroke, because there's so much time between strokes that you can't throw the stick slow enough to go. You can't do 1 and 2 and 3. You
Right.
can't, because gravity is going to pull the stick down. So you have to stop and catch. 1, 2, 3. But when you get faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's no space in between the stroke. There's no room to catch.
Right.
That's when you have to get out of the way. And you catch it at the end of the stroke series, whether it's 2 strokes, or 3 strokes, or 4 strokes. Like what I showed you. It's much easier to do this at half stroke level. But it's much harder to do good form at half stroke level for the bounce, because full strokes really give you a good feel for the bounce, and the half strokes give you a really good feel for your control.
Right.
This is control we're talking about, being able to control the sticks with your hands. All right. So you warm up with your full strokes, starting so slow that every stroke is the same,
Right.
and then speed it up. As it speeds up, you're going to get into doing continuous strokes with 2 and 3 and 4s, but the singles will stay separated. And then when you get to a point about 120, you can drop the sticks altogether to a half stroke and still continue the same exercises. 4 bars of exercise, 4 bars of vamp. And what this does is train you how to get in and out of the single, stop and catch, and the continuous and catch.
Oh, okay.
That's what this book is about. The whole 3 pages are challenges of combinations of 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. The 1s have to be separate, the 2s, 3s, and 4s have to be continuous, and you have to learn how to catch them at the end of each series. Like you would catch them after every single stroke when you're running very slow. But the idea is on every stroke you get out of the way and you catch it. In the beginning you're only having to do 1 stroke, it's very easy to do, but when you have to do 2 strokes in a row, now you have to let 1 go and 1 catch.
Right.
Or 2 go and 1 catch, or 3 go and a catch, or 4 go and a catch.
Right.
Or a whole vamp, 4 bars,
Yeah, and
a
just
catch.
let it. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that 4 bars is a good endurance exercise that it helps you develop the continuous
Yeah, I like
flow.
that. I like that. Yeah.
I didn't make this shit up.
I thought you did.
No.
To vamp it.
Yeah, this is what Joe gave me to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these are the same exercises he gave me, and I still do it to this day.
Uh-huh.
The same way I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
I do it the same way.
Oh, wow.
You know, I don't. There's nothing that changes. I do more advanced stuff afterwards
Mhm.
that we'll get into, but the foundation is the same every day. I start with full strokes, until I'm warm, and I bring them up to my threshold level of full strokes.
Right.
And then I bring them down to half strokes, and I do the same thing again with the half strokes until I bring up to the threshold level of my half strokes. And then I can go on and do another kind of exercise that I don't want to show you now because it involves a different stroke.
Oh, here we go.
And we're going to get into
Right.
control strokes. These are all free strokes.
Right.
The free stroke is that you start and stop in the same place. The control stroke changes your position from a full stroke to a half stroke, or from a half stroke to a full stroke. But you really need to be able to be good at full alone and half alone before you can learn how to mix them up. All right, so that's the challenge. And the other thing is you need to learn the material better, so that you're not relying on the book so much. Because the less
It's almost like the book is like a handicap if you don't memorize it. Like you know what I mean? Like it's
Yes.
taken away from my.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to read music.
You know?
I don't like to read and play at the same
Right.
time because if I'm concentrating on the reading, I'm not concentrating fully on the playing.
Right.
So for the reading to me is just to learn the part. As soon as I learn the part, I want to get rid of the music because I want to concentrate on playing. And that's what the issue you're having is that you're now drawn to go to the music, to the playing, to the music, and you're giving half focus to both.
Right.
All right. And so you're not going to get as much out of the practice until you can put this away.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only 72 of these. It's not a lot of material. And actually, all you need is the first page. You know what I mean? Because the first page gives you
Yeah,
all
because
the
it's a combinations.
all the combinations are on the first page.
Right.
The rest of this is just more mixing up the combinations in a more
Right.
sophisticated way. So I would stay on the first page until I know the first page, and then learn the second page, and then learn the third page. But it's really good to be able to not look at the book and look at the mirror and listen to the sound. So the sound. You need to get the same sound out of your hands. You need to get the same height when you're looking in the mirror, and you need to keep your arms down and not prep the strokes. And you need to train your left hand fingers to catch or not catch.
Right.
The right hand, it doesn't really. The right hand you never let go. So the right hand's easy. That's why playing overhand is much simpler to learn than a standard grip. But since you want to, if you wanted to do overhand, you wouldn't have any of these issues, and I would be fine with that. But if you want to learn standard, this is the challenge. Standard is a different approach on the left
Right.
hand.
Well,
You're
that's-
learning two different techniques.
Right. That's what I want to learn.
All right. So any questions now?
I'm sure I will be coming up with quite a few once I get a breather.
Well, you
Yeah.
can always contact me, call me, you can email, I'm on Facebook. If you got any questions, I'll answer them. I just want to make sure you understand
Right.
what I'm asking you to do before we stop.
Oh no, I understand completely.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
And the
Lot of
ranges are
work.
going to be 60 to 100 full, and then 100
Yeah.
to 160.
Are you sure this is
Half.
right now?
I'm
Right.
not expecting you to get to the top of the halves until you work on
Let me see.
it.
Right.
I'm just giving you the parameters.
It's like
I do my
three
half
bikes.
strokes way past 160.
Well,
But I've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
All right? You
Sounds
good?
good. I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna let everything go then. I hope everybody had a good understanding of what I'm showing him. I hope it helps somebody. And if anybody has questions about what we did today, you can also contact me either by email or through the Facebook interface, and private message, or however you want to do it. Okay, Rod. How'd you get it to be yellow? How'd you get a yellow hand? It's supposed to be blue. You're welcome, Brian. I'm available to everybody in the group or anybody online that wants to contact me to talk about this stuff. Okay? And so I'll see you online. We're going to sign off now.
Thank you.
All right. And as always, keep practicing.